Get Eyewitness News on your iPhone. Go to apps and search for WABC. WABC TV. You're watching Channel 7, #1 in New York.
Here we are on the way to the View. Do you have any advice? I'm so nervous.
Well, don't be nervous. All the women are really beautiful. They're wonderful. They each have a different point of view. But you should be more fearful of driving around town in this hot pink limo.
They're going to think the Jersey Shore kids are in the back. Or rappers with gold teeth. And here we get out.
It's Tuesday, April 20th. Coming up live on The View, actress-comedian Alexandra Wentworth is guest co-hosting and weighing in on hot topics. From who should have kept their pants on to who needs to get off Dancing with the Stars now, to why Crystal Bowersox is ranting about Ryan's big mouth, and whether the iPhone prototype left at a bar was a publicity stunt. Plus, Fox Newswoman Megyn Kelly has the view of the crimes in the headlines, from the Survivor producer accused of murdering his wife, to the latest on the mom who sent her adopted son back to Russia, and whether Obama's health care bill is breaking the law. And Damages star Lily Tomlin has the latest on her Desperate Housewives spinoff, and why she's helping Will and Grace alum Leslie Jordan walk down the pink carpet. And if you're a woman of color struggling with your skin, make an appointment with the View MD to find out the latest and greatest cutting-edge treatments that'll solve your skin problem beautifully. All that, hot topics, and more, coming up live on The View.
If you're a woman of color who has issues,
like the three of us,
and if you are a woman of color and you've got issues with your skin, you need to listen up, because right now we are getting the latest and the greatest skincare. You're not a woman of color, girl.
inside.
We're getting the latest and greatest treatments for you from author of the book Forget the Facelift, Dr. Doris Day. Hey, Dr. Doris. Hey. Okay, so we're over here. She's a woman of color inside. What qualifies a woman as a woman of color?
Okay, medically speaking, skin of color is any skin that's not white, so you really don't qualify, but the three of us do. So it's African-American skin. No, but you have a lot to input here.
Good.
So it's African-American, Hispanic, Asian. I'm Persian, first-generation American, but Persian heritage, so I qualify as skin of color when we do medical treatments. And there are specific issues and concerns that are different than white skin.
So what are the most common, what are the skin conditions that you would treat for a woman of color, her skin, versus a woman that has, white skin?
So one of the most common things is scarring and discoloration. So we have depressed scars that are under the skin. This is an Asian skin. And then you have raised scars, keloids, much more common in African-American and Asian skin. It's a big problem.
Do Asian women get acne? I never see Asian women with acne.
Asian women get acne as well. And also you can have flat scars that can be brown, red, or blotchy. And it's very important that when you do treatments, that these treatments are specifically designed with skin of color in mind.
Okay, so what's the latest treatments you got?
So we're going to start with the Candela V-Beam. This is one that gets the red out. And we have an example in Hispanic skin. This is after acne scarring. You can see there's redness, and also there's rosacea in Hispanic skin that can happen. But this can be combined with fillers, and we have some examples of fillers here. But what's most important is this is done by trained aesthetic physicians who know how to treat skin of color, because you can increase risk of scarring or discoloration. We have examples of red scars that are now flatter and less red. Keloids, now this was made flat, and then a fractional CO2, and then the V-beam can get rid of the color. And these are red scars that are now barely visible, and then you have some brown scars as well.
So this Candela V-beam actually helps with keloids?
Can help with keloids as well, and flatten and make them less red.
So do you need a doctor? Do you have to have a doctor?
Should only be done by a trained aesthetic physician, like a dermatologist or plastic surgeon.
What's the next one we got?
So here we have the Cineron eMatrix. This uses sublative radio frequency, so it goes through the skin to deliver energy. And these are treatments that we couldn't do in skin of color before, because it would increase risk of scarring or discoloration. So here we have Erica, who's a beautiful woman who's Asian, in her 20s, and she did have acne, which does happen in Asian skin, and she's left with some scarring, and which she would like to remove. So the eMatrix, it's radio frequency, it's not laser, so you don't need goggles to use it. And when you hold it against the skin, you can just press, and you hear that little click.
But you can do it yourself. You don't need a doctor to do this.
This is only done by the physician.
Unless you have, you can go get it.
So I can't do this to Whoopi after the show.
You can't go get an Apple computer and then put this on there.
She'll feel some warmth and a little bit of heat, but it's not uncomfortable.
painful.
And she could put makeup and go because I'm really going through the skin. And after about 3 treatments, you can see the before and afters here. This is only after 1 treatment. When she puts makeup on, it's dramatic.
Okay.
And this is after the 2nd or 3rd, they'll be basically gone. This is a before, immediately after, and then just 11 days after.
Okay.
And then you have another one where you have a marked reduction in the scar.
Is there something we can do at home?
Yes, lots of stuff at home. This is Philosophy Miracle Worker. Has resveratrol. You can try it.
Can I try it if I'm not a woman of color?
It's great for all skin types. These are great for all skin types, but especially skin of color. And vitamin C.
I am.
Hydrate the skin, even out the skin tone, and it's not irritating. So it's also, these are all anti-aging as well, because that's always a consideration for every skin type. The TNS Recovery Complex has growth factors that are natural to the skin, accelerates healing. And Scar Guard is great for raised scars, old and new scars. So even an old raised scar, it will help flatten it. So it's so important.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Day. Everybody in the studio audience is going home with the over-the-counter products. For more information, you can check out our website. We'll be right back.
Put the hand pump on.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Yay, let's put it on. Ready? Go.
All right, listen up. Dad, quit blaming me for the gas. Not cool. Mom, I know for a fact they make thermometers that go in your mouth.
You still doing that?
Most importantly, look at this saggy diaper. I feel like I'm wearing a deflated airbag. Know what I'm saying, Pop-Pop?
Time for cake.
Oh, there's cake?
If they could tell you, they would.